Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. Hello, fellow book nerds. My name is Jenna. Hey, BookTube, I want to play. So I decided for my first BookTube video, I would do a newbie tag. So if you're a newbie like me and you have no idea what a tag is, it's basically a challenge. Someone comes up with an idea, records it, and then you get to watch it and do the video yourself. But before I get into my newbie tag, I'm going to let you know that between July 30th and August 5th is something called the BookTubeathon. I'm not going to say anything about it because a lot of awesome people have already talked about it. I'm going to put all of the information and description in the description-y thing down below. But for you, if you decide to come on back to this channel, it means that you're going to get a daily vlog. Daily vlog. To keep my sanity, they are not going to be edited and less than 2 minutes long, probably. And you get some really good ideas to add to that TBR. Which, if you're a newbie, is to be read. And it's basically a list of the books that you want to read. But that's all about the BookTubeathon. All right. Question number 1. Why did you start this channel? I started this channel because I have a very fulfilling, very demanding job, and I have a lot of excess creative energy that I wanted to pour into something. As I did research about this community, everyone talked about how supportive and amazing it was, and that's how I feel about my education tribe on Twitter. So if I can get the same kind of squishy, fluffy love happening around reading, yes please. I also just want to talk my face off about books with people who want to talk their face off about books. And I would be curious to know what percentage of us fall in this category as well. But I'm writing a novel, and I think that in order to be the best writer you're going to be, you need to be a reader. Question number 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? I am known in the education community I belong to as the FanGirl because I love to love things, and I love supporting people, and so I fangirl my face off. And I think that a dash of fangirl always makes things a little bit more fun. I'm also all about self-care and self-growth. I've lost 50 pounds this year. I need to get back on the wagon and lose my last 50. I also read books on habits and cleaning and organizing because I'm all about being the best version of yourself that you can be because you deserve it. You. Yes, you. Question number 3 is, what are you most excited about for this channel? For me, that's going to be Bookathon. The other thing I'm really excited about is you. Talking to you. Having a community of book nerds that we can talk nerdy with. Question number 4, why do you love reading? There was a quote I'd heard once. There's basically readers live 1,000 lifetimes while those who don't read live only one. I think that sums up why I love to read. Question number 5, what book or series got you into reading? There's a book by Patricia, Wrede, and it's called Dealing with Dragons, and I think that was the first book that was stories don't have to all be the same. In this case, you have a princess who doesn't need to be rescued from a dragon. She runs away to a dragon. What's better than that? Question number 6. What would you ask your favorite booktubers? Number 1, do you want to be friends and talk about books? And number 2, how do you balance creating content and actively participating in the community? Number 7, we're about to get real. Number 7 is, what do you think will be the hardest part to overcome in the creation of your BookTube channel? Self-doubt. But Mel Robbins says, suck it up and just do what makes you happy. Number 8 asks when you became a reader, but I want to kind of say I've always been a reader. Back in 2012, though, I fell in love with a little thing called Audible. Now, I don't know if there's like a stigma here on BookTube about audiobooks versus reading books. I'm all about do what you can do with what you got when you can. And for me, I have a 45-minute commute, and so that works beautifully. Number 9 asks, where do you read? Bed, on the treadmill, in my car, in a chair, anywhere. Number 10 is, what kind of books do you like to read? I'm a huge dystopian future fan. Give me a dystopian future with a really strong heroine who's gonna overcome the things before her, and I'm a happy girl. I love to read about dragons and fairies and all of their incarnations, and I read anything Jack Reacher. I've read all of his novels, but there's also a series of short stories and ebooks, and it was published all in one book called No Middle Name, which I got my hands on in Portland at that giant bookstore. 4 floors. 4. I do love to read all the things, but I don't love to read all the things. I really enjoy stories of loyalty and friendship, but I also read biographies and nonfiction and all kinds of stuff. There it is, my very first BookTube video. Love to hear from you. Leave a comment down below. What kind of books do you like to read? And let's talk bookie. Mwah! I don't want to stop recording because I know once I stop recording, I'm going to have to edit.